thought their functionality with the ball in their hand and what they're doing is very nice. So credit to Brett and to Justin to how they're reacting out here leading this team right now. It's good to see. With that, I'll take any questions that you got.
John Jackson, third.
John got a mild hand yesterday on the big play that he had, and just preventative. We want to make sure that it's 100%. Don't want to tweak it anymore.
What's the latest with Solomon?
Say it one more
Solomon? What's the latest with
Solomon right now, foot is sore. We're still trying to rehab it. We'll see where it goes to from there. If there's anything further, I'll let you know. But right now, just not able to practice with it.
You didn't have Elijah during the spring. He's come out here the first 2 days and had about 3 interceptions. Yeah. What have been your impressions of him?
Yeah, he's done a great job with the turnover. He got a strip attempt fumble yesterday, had an interception yesterday, comes back, really does a great job reading the feet of the quarterback in the game and jumps it. Really playing good ball right now. A kid that got experience. There's a kid that got some experience last year in some games, and really credit to him while he's going through 2 shoulder surgeries to really pay attention, glue in, be in meetings. Had an unbelievable summer, and now it's great to see him play. And kid too, he's out here competing at a high level.
I know you mentioned.
Yeah, Mike's played a lot of ball. He's one of those fifth-year guys. That's a value. Anytime you can get a guy that's actually in his 5th year, that doesn't happen a lot in college football anymore. And to be able to have that shows his experience. Him and Jordan, 2 seniors right there rolling at that Mike position and really being the quarterback of that defense feels good. They not only have talented guys there, but older guys and experienced guys.
In general, what are you seeing from the defense? What are first 2 days?
Really, being within a system and communicating very well. Their pursuit to the ball is excellent. Not seeing a ton of busts. You don't see people running wide open. And it looks like assignment-wise with the first 2 days of installation, been very good. And Clancy's done exactly what he said. He's keeping it simple for the kids, and they're playing fast.
I know you mentioned Devin Williams a lot during Pac-12 Media Day. What have you saw from him progression-wise, and what have you seen from the rest of the young receivers?
Yeah, you know what? I was proud of Devin today with a couple things, but one that stood out, he's a kid that's maturing. He was a kid that, if a bad play happened, he would kind of go in the dumpster a little bit. Today, what you saw in the 1-on-1, actually has a drop and then comes back and makes an unbelievable play. And that's just the next sign of getting older, becoming more mature, becoming a pro. So that was really good to see. And you're seeing him being a lot more assignment sound. Anytime that you don't have that confusion, don't have that hesitation, and you just get to play, it's good to see. And he's making plays out here, so we're advancing in the right way.
What have you thought of the other young wide receivers, especially?
I really, when you watch Drake and Lanier over there with Tyler, it's been nice to see. You're looking at those bodies. Being 6'4", 6'5" bodies that are 215, 220 pounds that can run, that got little man skills in route running. It just provides some added depth for us with some talented kids, and they're really competing. And that's what we asked everybody to do. Don't act like freshmen, and we're not going to coach you like freshmen. You came here to compete right off the get-go, and that's what those 2 kids are doing.
With this offense, how many receivers do you kind of project to kind of work through or rotate in?
Well, you really have to. If you're in 10 personnel, you have to have 8 guys ready. And really, because the offense goes so fast, you got one guy and you got a buddy. And that guy's got to be glued in, whether it's Pitt and Dev sitting in that one position, they're looking back and forth at each other. I got you. It's one of those things that we've got to have 8 functional guys at all time at those positions. So you will play a lot of players in this offense because there's a lot of plays. You can get 80, 90, 100 plays within this offense when you're moving the chains and playing fast.
Michael Pittman's talked a lot about wanting to be a captain this year. How have you seen him try to step up as a leader as a senior?
He's shown captain characteristics, I think, his whole time here. His unselfish play, his want to not only be an offensive player, but to be able to help on special teams, to really not only be a contributor, but be a real factor on special teams. He even gets excited when he's back there ready to go do Hail Mary and knock the ball down and help defensively, like he used to play at Oaks Christian. So he brings those characteristics to the table, and he's brought it in the off season. You know that our captains are chosen by the players. It's a player's choice, and that's what makes it so special. Is you're the captain chosen by your teammates and your brothers, and it's something that he strived for, and he's put the work towards it.
When the year, he was kind of overlooked in recruiting, and he was hurt, and you guys offered him. What was that stood out to you that time that you felt good about taking him, and you kind of projected becoming this kind of guy?
Yeah, you know, we actually saw it in his junior year of being a two-sport kid that could, you know, with not only football but basketball, extremely athletic for his size, and he's faster than you think. You know, that was proven out here in some of the summer workouts. Guys were like, whoa, that's a big man that can move. And I really felt like we had a good evaluation on him. We've never been into stars. We've been into guys that are functional for us and that can play at the highest level. And you look up and you grab Maniers and you grab Uchenna Nwosu's and you grab those guys that might have been, you know, the 2-3 star guy that you look up and you go, man, I believe in that kid. He's got the right work ethic. He's got the right talent. He believes in team over self, and he fits us. And he's doing some great things out here.
There's been a lot of talk over the last few years about specialization. When you have a guy that you see as a two-sport athlete like that, do you see that as a positive generally, or?
Yeah, you know, I've always loved guys that were 2-3 sport guys. A lot of our kids are, and two-way players. I think when I think of guys that were tremendous here, even I mean, you look at some of the guys that are running around here. John Jackson was a tremendous baseball player, as well as a football player. Dory Jackson was a tremendous track athlete, you know, and football player. So, you know, the days of only playing one sport, I'm kind of a fan of guys that play multiple sports. I think basketball helps you with your footwork as much as possible. I love big men that played soccer when they were little. You know, lacrosse is a great sport. So, you know, anytime that you're in that other sport, that you get that extra work all the way through the season, maybe some change of direction, things that can help you, man, those are good.
What did you think of the quarterbacks today?
I thought they were just okay. I thought that you know, they were off and on. You know, and I think they would even say that, you know, we across the board, all of them would want to be more consistent. I thought there were some great throws, and then there were some simple throws that we missed today. And so you know, that's what camp is for, is to be able to get as many reps as we can. I mean, I watched that. Yesterday was the most. I can't wait to count the one-on-one reps from today. But we had 57 one-on-one reps yesterday. I mean, we were flying with great numbers at wideout, and that's what we need across to be able to gain that chemistry from quarterback to wideouts. And reps are going to be ultra important. All righty, guys. Thank you guys.
Thanks, bye.